Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Today's episode of The Mike O'Mara Show is brought to you by our bonus packages. Please go to MikeO'MaraShow.com and click on the bonus banner. You'll get access to all of our bonus content, and even better, you'll be helping out TMOS. So please quit sucking, and we thank you.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store, and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hey, Sheila, you know what today is? I'm a camel walking. No, I'm sorry. It is Monday on the Mike O'Mara Show. We have told you all weekend long that we have a major announcement. And that announcement is as follows. Oscar has kidney stones.
Yeah!
No, that's not. No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that. We will get to that in a minute, but we have a major announcement. We told you about it all weekend long, and ladies and gentlemen, I cannot tell you how excited I am to tell you about this. The time is finally now. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to sound like Michael Buffer's younger brother doing that, weighing in at 148 pounds, TMOS Live 2018 in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah!
That's right. Woo! We will be appearing live Friday, November 2nd at the Council Chambers Theater at the Zappos corporate headquarters in downtown Las Vegas, Nevada.
Woo!
It's the Mike O'Mara Show's one-night residency in Las Vegas. That's right. We're coming to Vegas. We're going to be at the Zappos corporate headquarters. Beautiful, state-of-the-art theater. Advanced ticket sales are for bonus show subscribers. They open at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, June 12th. When is that? That's tomorrow, people!
Tomorrow!
Please watch your email for your access code. It's special. Tickets for non-bonus show subscribers and the rest of the free world go on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. So you might be saying to yourself, well, I'm not a bonus subscriber. I can't get my tickets early. Exactly. The Mike O'Mara Show Live 2018 in fabulous Las Vegas. Yes, we are having advanced ticket sales for bonus show subscribers. They go on sale tomorrow. Go to MikeO'MaraShow.com. Friday, November 2nd, presented by Zappos. And we are so excited about our new relationship with the Zappos Corporation. We are so excited. We're going to their corporate headquarters to do a show in their state-of-the-art theater.
We can't wait. It's going to be, how long have we wanted to actually play Vegas? We played Reno.
Fantastic.
But now we're going to Vegas.
Thank you, Rob. What happens at TMOS Live stays at TMOS Live. Ring a ding ding, baby. And Viva TMOS. We're very excited. We'll see you in Las Vegas, Nevada, Friday night.
Do it.
November 2nd. 8 p.m. show, Oscar? Is it an 8 p.m. show?
Yeah, doors open at 7. Our show starts at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock? 8 o'clock show.
There will
TMOS Live 2018 in Las Vegas. Do not be confused here. There are two Zappos theaters, one massive one out in Circus. That's not us. We're at and this is... I hate to create urgency. I'm not doing this to sell. I just have to tell you the truth.
Limited amount of tickets.
This is a limited amount of tickets. So this is a smaller theater, and we are very, very excited about that.
We like to call it intimate. It's an intimate show.
About the same number of people we had in New Orleans.
Yes.
So, you're informed. But, you'll get your email code, bonus show subscribers, and you'll know exactly how to get your tickets. And tickets go on sale tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. The whole world, you get them on Thursday at 10 a.m., and we're very, very excited to be going out finally to let you know that we are coming to Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen. Any other questions? Did I cover
Long
it,
time coming. People wanted to know why and how we got this done. Our relationship with Zappos.com has grown, and as you know, over the years, I've been out to their corporate headquarters.
Beautiful corporate campus out there.
And for some time, we've been wanting to work with Zappos.com, and they said, well, look, this may be the perfect opportunity. Where are you looking to do your show? Why not do your show here? We can figure out something that works for everybody, and we've done that.
Mm-hmm. And, the next question that would pop into people's minds besides where and when to get the tickets would be, where are you going to be? Well, we're going to be at the Zappos corporate headquarters. Next thing our listeners, and I know them well, would ask, what about Hooch? Going to be booze, Oscar?
There's going to be booze.
Yes. You will have access to booze, so be aware of that. We would not want to do a live show with our listeners without having alcohol.
No,
we wouldn't let you down that way. So
we know them better than that.
It's sort of the key ingredient, isn't it?
And stay tuned for the special events that are going to happen the day after the live show. So Oscar, Rob, and Mike are going to be doing value add because we're whores and we do anything we can to keep this show afloat.
It's more entrepreneurs.
It's more
than
giving.
whores.
No, it's more giving back. Is really
back.
what it is.
Yes.
We're giving
Sure.
back. Yeah,
Sure, we'll go with that.
Depend on the
Anyway, so remember that. Tickets on sale for bonus show subscribers tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. And then for everybody else, tickets this week will go on sale starting Thursday at 10 a.m. at MikeO'MaraShow.com. But remember the date. It's Friday, November 2nd, 8 p.m. in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes.
We are coming to see you. It is official.
Nice.
We gave you a save the date a few weeks ago, but now we finally have it. And
Done
I think
deal.
That 5-6 months in advance to let
Got
you
a triple
make your
crown
arrangements.
winner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our
Our
show.
history was
our
made.
listeners get spoiled with the 1 year ticket sale, the advanced ticket sales where we did it a year in advance. We can't do that. We couldn't do that there. I won't go into details with the problems that were involved with that one, but it's just not the standard thing you
Not
do.
feasible.
Usually do it.
Yeah.
About 5-6 months
make
is the max that
plans.
you can get. So
Things change.
we're
But Vegas,
excited.
look, Vegas, there is no excuse.
No.
This
Now-
is a home run.
We are going to excuse one of our mates here
Yes.
because he is feeling like garbage, and I'm going to let him
Weak-willed.
go because I asked him honestly. He is
Physically.
gray,
Yeah.
and it's
Ashen.
difficult for a man from
Ashen.
Bolivia to be ashen.
Yes.
It doesn't happen very often.
Unless
No.
there's been a volcano or something.
Yes, that's a
Like
little
it-
too soon.
Like
for
in
that.
Guatemala, you mean,
Too
when they
soon.
can't find the people? Right.
Too
that's-
soon, Oscar. I don't know why Pony says
You
these
jerk
things.
store.
Yeah, I got him for the whole show. Thanks, pal. Anyway, but let's explain
They've
that
given
Oscar
up.
has kidney stones, correct?
Yeah, yes.
All right, so we're
I
gonna,
thought kidney stones were like, and let me be clear here. I thought people made too much about them when they got them because I've never had them and I'm a douche, right? And then on Friday after our show, we record the bonus on Friday.
Yeah.
I jumped into the Studio A to help Dominique with his Freakonomics
Right.
recording.
I remember.
And during that recording, I started feeling nauseous. And nobody else actually knows the story. I
Did
started
it have to do with the content of the show?
No.
Okay.
No, it's because the way I felt. And you should know that morning I went to Soul Cycle. So this had nothing to do with.
It hit you fast.
Yeah, this had nothing to do with any cap celebration or anything like that. Right? I was ready to go. We had 2 great shows on Friday. We were working after the fact. And I remember stepping out and I tagged somebody into the studio. And I went to the restroom and I got sick. Like I puked, right? And I was
Wow.
like, man, I'm in pain. And then I came back in. I tried to tough it out. As soon as the recording session ended, about an hour later, I left. I didn't even say bye to Dominique. I just left, right? I went home. And then when I went home, I got sick again. Then I said, man, I got to take a shower.
So your kidney stones, as it was ultimately diagnosed,
Get
manifested itself
so-
with nausea?
You're in so much pain.
Pain will cause you to vomit.
You start
Yeah,
vomiting.
I understand that. Yeah.
You start vomiting. And I was like, oh my God, this is not okay. Got in the shower to try to take a shower and just like calm myself.
Yeah, ladies.
I've never done this in my life. Started vomiting in the shower violently.
This is Friday?
This is Friday.
When did you find out it was kidney stones?
Well, when I rushed myself I called my sister and brother. This is what the Santanas do.
He's so depleted.
Right?
He is so-
Yeah, I'm dying.
Yeah. Just give me 30 more seconds,
Okay.
and then you can leave. Okay.
Called my
You
sister and
don't need-
brother.
You're trying too hard.
They
I
said-
feel like I'm killing you slowly
They
right
said-
here doing this show.
Not that slowly.
They said, go to the ER. And I said, I'm not going to the ER. This is just like a stomach bug or something. And
Yeah.
they said, no, you have to go to the ER. This might be an appendicitis or something like that with what your symptoms are saying. Went to the ER. They admitted me right away. Got sick in the ER again. They pulled me right to the back. And then they put me on 2 doses of morphine. And then it was like 6 hours of, a dull pain passing a kidney
Yeah, like
stone.
4:30.
Oh, you've passed them already?
Yeah.
So you're just
Well, one
you're
of
just
them.
spent.
I'm just spent from the entire process. And last night, I had another bout of like 3 hours of pain. And I don't know if it's another small. They say there might be some small stones
Sure.
that come after the fact. I just know this.
I've
Whoever
heard it's
has
the
these,
worst pain that a man can actually experience.
don't ever disrespect kidney stones. 'cause
No.
they are. It's not even about it's just there's nothing you can do, right? There's
nothing.
absolutely
You got to
nothing
wait
you
it
can do.
out and pass them.
Yeah.
Can they ever bust them up? Right?
They can,
Don't they have
sonically.
a little something.
They can sonically bust them up.
But that's if you've got if they see a really big one in there.
And they didn't know for a while, and they had to take a CAT scan. It was a whole effing thing. I can't wait to see that bill.
Well, it came out through a whole effing thing.
But yeah, so my point is, I was going to call out today. We had a big announcement. Thank you for letting me come in and take care of this. I will excuse myself and not ruin the show.
All right,
but I will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, go home and
thank you for being here for that. We appreciate that.
Clean that shower.
I did. Okay, thank you.
Some comic.
Goodbye,
very
gentlemen. Have a great
exciting.
show.
Bye, Oscar.
We're so psyched about this. This is great. And if we didn't mention it to you before, ladies and gentlemen, let me do it again because I want to give it to you one more time.
Yes,
before
do
we
it
get
again.
on with the show. The time is finally now. TMOS Live 2018 in Las Vegas, Nevada, Friday, November 2nd. We will be at the Council Chambers Theater at the Zappos corporate headquarters in downtown Las Vegas. It's the Mike O'Mara's show's one-night residency. We're changing that, too.
You don't like that?
I can't read that.
I like that.
No, I don't. It's the Mike O'Mara Show's one-night residency in Las Vegas. Advanced ticket sales for bonus show subscribers open at 10 a.m. tomorrow. That is exciting for our bonus show subscribers. Watch your email for your access code. Tickets for non-bonus show subscribers and the rest of the free world go on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. at MikeO'MaraShow.com. The Mike O'Mara Show Live 2018 in fabulous Las Vegas, Friday, November 2nd, presented by Zappos. Remember, what happens at TMOS Live stays at TMOS Live. Ring-a-ding-ding, baby. And Viva TMOS.
Right on, baby.
There we go.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Crazy morning, and very glad that that's finally done. And now now all we do is implore you to get her sold.
Yeah, come on
out. Get her
out.
sold, people. Get her done, and get that all taken care of. And that's great. I'm very, very excited, and we will be there. And Saturday after the show, we're going to be doing some special thing with some special listeners, and that's going to be
your
exciting
magical
as well.
dreams will all come true.
That's not true. That's
No.
not. You are. Try not to BS things. Try to actually tell the truth.
Okay.
Just tell the truth.
It's going to be. It will be fun, though. It will be fun.
People are going to go sightseeing with you. People are going to golf with me, and people are going to go. Get
I
their
would
load
say
on
that
again
if
with
you
us.
have an image of a Mike O'Mara Show regular in your head, you will get quality time with that person in that environment.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I would say.
And we're not doing any the extra stuff. We're coming out there doing a live show and then doing our
That's
fun
it.
stuff with some very special listeners.
I hope
and then
they don't
getting on
get
a plane.
bored. Is there anything else to do in that town?
Oh, no. Well, the whole idea of the whole destination city that we started with New Orleans last year, it's just very, very exciting for us.
Yeah.
And we wanted to give people an opportunity to go to special places and go to my favorite cities. And I anticipated almost like a Super Bowl situation.
I
where
agree. Yeah.
We're going to kind of be in a circle. And don't get me wrong. We'll go to our home bases, which, the D.C. area
Yes.
and the Northern California, Reno, Nevada area. We'll be going back to those areas. Don't mistake that. But these are, we tested people last year. Everybody seemed to really love the fact that we were just a part of the weekend. And and that's the whole reason for doing this.
It was a
and
great
giving our
excuse,
listeners
a great
special
excuse to go to one of the great cities of all time, New Orleans. My father had never been to New Orleans in his entire life. He had the greatest time. He went down early and stayed an extra couple days. And so if it's a good impetus to get people to go to some of the fun cities in America, then why not?
I got a big piece of news, too, for myself that I want to talk about later on here. But you had mentioned to me in a very excited way that something went on with your son this weekend.
Such a dummy.
Now, come on. Now, you're so sweet to your daughter, but you're mean to your son.
I love him so bad, and I have been through so much with him that sometimes I have to take a step back and think about these are the things that he does. And it's something. It really is something. But
now, a while back, he was kind of brooding and being a typical
he's
early
very
teenager.
15. Very 15. Yeah.
15. What happened this weekend? And you said dummy, so it can't be good.
It's kind of a thing. Should we start the show, and then we can do it?
No, we got to. Yeah, all right. If you want to start the show, give me a tease, though.
Okay.
Give me a proper tease.
He didn't consult us before he took medicine, and boy, did he take medicine.
Oh, my God. Robert's on drugs.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
I just got a letter from my college, which was fun, because mail, So I opened up the letter, and they said, hey, John, it's college. You remember? And then they said, how did they phrase it? Then they said, give us some money as a gift. I found this peculiar. Because you see, what had happened, New York, was that when I was a student, you see, I had paid them a tuition money. Every semester, 2 semesters a year for 4 years. I don't remember exactly what it was, but rounding up, back in $1999, it was about $15,000 a semester. So it was about $120,000, okay? So you might say that I already gave them $120,000, and now you have the audacity to ask me for more money? What kind of a cokehead relative is my college? I gave you more money than the Civil War cost? You spent it already! If you're an adult still giving money to your college, college is a $120,000 hooker, and you are an idiot who fell in love with her. She's not gonna do anything else for you. It's done.
This is Wade Byard, the Public Information Officer for Loudoun County Public Schools. The Mike O'Mara Show has decided to start now. Please make all necessary arrangements to listen. This is the Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, and Oscar Santana. And now, without further delay, here's Mike O'Mara.
We are live from the heart of our nation's capital, home of the Stanley Cup champion Washington Capitals, in the Podcast Village studios. This is the Mike O'Mara Show. The Mike O'Mara Show is a radio show and podcast with a worldwide network of listeners who get it. And if you're here, you are in the know. You can listen 24/7 on our new Play-A-Pod app with time-coded bookmarks, great media controls, customized settings, and a sleep timer, plus the ability to call the show anytime, anywhere. Download it now on iTunes or at the Google Play Store. All items for our weekly mailbag can be sent to Rob with 2 B's at MikeO'MaraShow.com, and you can call us anytime, 888-920-MORE. That's 888-920-6673. The Mike O'Mara Show is on now and brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Father's Day right around the corner, so listen up. Here's a Father's Day pro tip. Dads love steak, and Omaha Steaks are the best. Here's the perfect gift for Dad. This Father's Day, you can get our limited edition Father's Day package for only $49.99. Just go to omahasteaks.com and enter TMOS in the search bar. Omaha Steaks is grilling nirvana, and everything has a 100% unconditional guarantee, and it's shipped right to Dad's door. Right now, Omaha Steaks giving an amazing limited-time offer to our listeners, 78% off the Omaha Steaks Father's Day package, which includes, listen up, write it down. 2 tender filet mignons, 2 beefy top sirloins, 4 chicken fried steaks, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 all-beef Omaha steak burgers, plus 4 gourmet jumbo franks. It's a lot of stuff. 4 gourmet jumbo franks, 12 ounces of all-meat meatballs, a full pound of steakhouse fries, 4 caramel apple tartlets, an Omaha steak seasoning packet, plus 4 additional grill-ready Omaha steak burgers free. We all got this package. It's amazing. Dad can eat like a king for days for only $49.99. Get this limited-time package for only $49.99 when you go to omahasteaks.com. Type in TMOS in the search bar and add the Father's Day package to your cart, only $49.99. Don't wait. This offer ends soon. omahasteaks.com. Type TMOS in the search bar and tell Dad to fire up the grill.
Yeah, this weekend I got a question from Carrie, and I hate this question. I get it every year. What do you want for Father's Day? Well, you don't want to have to say what you want for Father's Day. Just find something that Dad likes, and this is perfect. Send him this. Dad will love this.
Carla with me and the birthday season is...
We're in the thick of it now, aren't we?
This may be the greatest yet. I mean, she's been, since the beginning of the month, she has been giving me random birthday gifts.
That's fantastic. And that's not like her. That's not typical behavior, right?
That's not typical behavior. And one of the best was something I really wanted, which was a rangefinder for a golf course. Where you shoot the distance and how far you are.
It looks almost like a mini telescope, right? And and it'll tell you how far you are, and that because you can measure what club to use because you know the distance. But that's not cheating.
That's a big one. Now, there's one she gave me last week that I have not opened yet, but it is apparently it's going to be show-related, and I'm not sure. It's just I've got so many things happening right now that I'm not sure I want to dive in with this. When I set this studio up, when I get up to Maine, I'm very particular about how it goes. All right, this is for my core. And we were talking about sitting up and sitting straight when I'm doing the political persuasion show.
Right.
And it is like a yoga ball with a chair back on it, where apparently the way you sit on it, you kind of have to balance the whole time.
Yeah.
And we're going to see how that works maybe later in the week. I haven't gotten it out of the box. She asked about it. I haven't gotten it out of the box yet.
When we were sharing this space with Cornerstone Financial, one of their sales guys had a yoga ball he sat on, and I always found it fascinating.
Well, it's
wonderful
supposed to be
posture.
really good for
Wonderful
your
posture.
core.
Yeah.
I think you and I might be challenged on something like this, although you're a fragment of your former self.
Although
which
it
is
still
wonderful.
looks like I'm smuggling a yoga ball in my shirt. Am I right, ladies?
In your pants.
In my pants.
All right, so you gave us a tease going into the break, which was pretty stunning about your, and I'm not talking about the Las Vegas style show. I'm talking about the fact that your son took medication on his own.
Yeah, and you don't think about it because at 15, not yet a man, no longer a boy, but largely, that he can take care of himself. He's like a houseplant. He gets up, he can feed himself, he does all this stuff, he showers.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Daddy. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got him up on Sunday morning. He had a couple friends sleep over. Aiden and Sam had stayed the night. And he got up and he looked at, and after he's up for a while, he said to me, "We had pizza for dinner last night. Did it make you feel bad?" I said, "No." He said, "I've had a bad morning. My stomach has really been bad this morning." I said, well, maybe you just got an unlucky hunk of chicken on your pizza or something. Just drink a lot of fluids. You'll be
He had
okay.
chicken on his pizza?
His favorite thing is buffalo chicken pizza. So I know.
That'd make me throw up anyway.
Kids, right? So idiots. They like sour candy and buffalo chicken pizza. You can't fix it. You can't fix it. Just ride that out.
I have to say, if we're going to keep an open mind on gourmet food, we keep an open mind on simple foods.
Yeah.
I have never had the pleasure of a buffalo chicken pizza. I like wing sauce. I like that flavor profile. I've never tried it. Have you tried it?
Oh, yeah. It's a little too much for me because, the tomato.
That's all I need to know. I won't. You serve to explain it to me because we have the same kind of desires for food.
It's buffalo chicken pizza. And then they always say, "Do you want your chicken fried or naked? Do you want it breaded or no breading?" And then
I would
Julia
think
says,
breaded would be a little over the top.
Julia says, "Breaded." And Robert says, "No, naked," because they must always fight. And so it's, okay, one large buffalo chicken pizza, half breaded, half naked. Okay, great. Anyway, so then Robert and his friends repair off to play Xbox, and I'm off on what I'm doing. And the day goes by, and I don't see much of Robert. Call him on the phone after doing some errands. He was taking a nap in the afternoon.
Still sick?
Well, he's still not feeling 100%, and we just blamed it on the chicken, or the pizza, rather, with the chicken on it. And then later in the evening, about 8 o'clock, I'm doing some stuff in the basement, and I hear Carrie coming downstairs. And she says, you can tell she's like finishing a conversation with Robert. And this is what I hear Carrie say. "No, he's not going to ground you. No, he's not going to be mad. He's not going to yell at you. You just need to come to us with this stuff." And then Carrie is then sitting in front of me. And that's a setup for so many great things. I said, "What did he do? What did he do?" And she said, "Well, you're not going to ground him. And you're not going to." I said, "I know. I heard the preamble. I'm not going to ground. I'm not going to ground him. I'm not going to yell at him." She said, "Well, this morning he took 8 Excedrin."
Oh my God!
Whoa.
With stomach distress?
And I said, "Why would he do this?" And she says, "He was not feeling well, and he said his sunburn was hurting, and he was with his friends, and this was the logic, the Elvis Presley logic. If 2 Excedrin make you feel better, then 8 Excedrin are going to make you feel great."
Well, now he woke up with a bad stomach. If you're taking that aspirin-based product, you're gonna upset your stomach even more.
Even further, and also, as I sort of dissected the events of the day, all his symptoms were not pizza-related; they're sunburn-related, nausea, pain, discomfort, and all this. So he thought that by taking 8 Excedrin, it was going to help. So he comes down, and now I will give him this. He looked scared. And I said, "Son, what you did was not smart, but it's also not dangerous. You've already
8?
Well, I said, you've lived through the danger part. You should have told us right away. But your body
How's
will
his tummy feeling after the 8 Excedrin?
I'm getting to this.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
I said, what you did was dumb, but your body processes pills in about 4 or 5 hours. If you took these at 9 o'clock this morning, it's out of your system. And he says, yeah, but I still feel like crap. I said, well, probably because you're loaded up. And I said, you took 6, 8 Excedrin? He said, this was good. He said, I don't know. I just tilted the bottle and took them. And I said, how many do you think it was? I said,
all right, Janis Joplin.
Thank
you very much.
I said, I think probably 8. He said, okay, 8 is about right. I said, well, you've had a lot of aspirin. You've had a lot of Tylenol. That's what's in there. But also,
I can
like
tell you, as a migraine
caffeine.
sufferer, I can tell you what 8 Excedrin is. I said, the fact is there's a hole in his stomach, and he's going to be up till Thursday. That's what's going to happen with it. I mean, because that's right, Pony. It's caffeine.
The caffeine as well. That's going to have you wired and like shaken.
And I said one of the reasons you probably felt like crap all day is caffeine is a diuretic, and that's like drinking 16 cups of coffee. I said, how did you take the Excedrin? He said, with a Coke. I said, oh, that's
good. With something you can use to get rust off your car bumper.
Exactly. So
I just dated myself there because they're all plastic now. But back in my day, when they had the chrome bumper, yeah,
you can still use them on battery terminals. You're not totally outdated.
I take the rust with Coca-Cola, a bottle of Coca-Cola to take the rust off the bumper of my Valiant, of my Plymouth Valiant.
A little 8-ounce bottle that you have to use a bottle opener on.
Yeah. So he is.
Yeah, and I said
he does dumb things.
And I said, Robert, you're gonna be okay. Why did you think this was a good idea? He said, it just made sense. More is better. I said, and then Carrie jumps in and says, you can't cook a roast faster by cooking it at 2,000 degrees. You have to cook it at 400 and wait.
Let me ask you this, Father
Yes.
Rob. Mm-hmm. Is any of this landing on him when someone's doing something like this?
Oh, yeah.
I kind of think that you've always said Julia's extremely smart and Robert is extremely strong.
Very strong.
Does he kind of waltz through life with unburdened by deep thinking? Is that
I would say
that
the burden of deep thinking is not a constant companion to him. However, I will also say this.
Yes.
He was so flipped out by this that this will not happen again.
Well, no, he's flipped out by it, just like Trump supporters would be flipped out when somebody leaves the factory town, when the factory goes overseas because they can't find work. You know what I mean? It's like the not in my backyard. He's freaked out by the stuff that affects him because he starts feeling bad after eating 8 or 9.
But I think this will. In the future, he is going to be extraordinarily cautious about medicines he takes because he was in a situation with 2 of his friends, 3 guys.
I would have prayed to have an optimistic dad like you. I would have given anything because I hear you talking like that and you say, but it's all going to be fine and it's all going to be, which it probably is. But unfortunately, my side of the family, and I'm living it when I'm up here with closer to all of them, the fatalistic side, But the reaction my dad would have, you took 8 of them. All right, well, I hope you get better. It's going to probably put a hole in your stomach. Jesus. And he walks away. I would never get you probably learned your lesson, and I'm happy. I never got that closure.
Well, the closure we had,
crave,
the closure I gave him is I said, what you did, I'm not, and I.
My father would look at me and say, hey, enjoy your permanent liver damage, a-hole.
I think we know that the liver damage didn't come from aspirin, Mike.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
So I
Drinking at a young age.
I said to him, what you did was not extraordinarily smart, but it's not something that your mom and I haven't done before. You mix up. You get mixed up with pills. Sometimes you take too many. I remember one time I took Benadryl after I'd had beer, and I slept for about 19 hours, and it was not the smartest thing to do.
But this is another example.
But I was not specific. I just said, Mom and I have made mistakes too.
Yeah, but see, that's good. That I mean, you lift, and this is fine for him. This is probably, you're a good parent. I'm not telling you how to parent. This is not an Oscar discussion where I'm slamming you for that. But this is you're so kind. It's just so the kindness is I strive to be more kind. I hope as my son gets older, I'm already getting, Dad, you're mean to me. Well, I'm sorry, you were whining in the Walmart. Don't whine in the Walmart. And I won't be mean to you, like that. But you immediately say, this is a learning experience. Yeah. You say immediately that this is something that you and your wife have done, and the burden is off of him, and that's going to make him more. He had probably a peaceful rest of the day after that.
Well, I looked at him, and he still looked shook up. I said, "Are you okay?" He says, "Well,
what's it? Because he's shaken up because he thinks he might have poisoned himself."
He said,
he may have.
And he's full of caffeine.
He said, "I still hurt." I said, "Well, you hurt probably because A, you threw up. And you know that if you're clenching your stomach muscles, that'll hurt." He says, "I don't know if it's that." I said, "You're also battling a sunburn. That'll make you hurt."
How did he get the sunburn, by the way?
He was out playing basketball, probably with his shirt off. I don't know. Okay. I didn't get to the bottom of it. He goes away. Right. He comes back before the streetlights come on. And so, it got to a point. I said, "You look really worried." He says, "Well, can you get poisoned by?" And then Carrie says, "Well, you know, there is the possibility of." What is the generic word for Tylenol? I can't remember. There's aspirin.
Acetaminophen.
And acetaminophen and caffeine. And Carrie says, "Well, the only thing possible is acetaminophen poisoning, but I doubt that's the case." And he said, "Dad, do you think I have acetaminophen?" I said, "Hold it." And I call poison control with him in the room. And I say, "Hello, poison control?" "Yes. My son this morning took about 8 Excedrin. We're not exactly sure how much, but these are his symptoms. This is what's going on. Is there anything we need to do to save his life as we proceed?" And she said, "Well, he hasn't taken any more since then, has he?" I said, "No." And her name was Lynn. Lynn said, "I would advise him not taking any more painkillers at least until tomorrow." I said, "Okay, we got that. That's pretty great." And she said,
"Yeah, but she's giving you the standard advice."
And she said, "There's a lot of caffeine there. Caffeine is a diuretic. It's going to dehydrate him horribly. He's going to feel nervous and shaky. It can
Please
cause
pass
nausea.
along to him that he won't have a headache until his senior year."
He'll never father children, but he'll be pain-free. But
so she's not freaked out.
No, she's not. She was. You know what? I will give a large tip of the cap to poison control because she was calm and she'd walked through and essentially said everything that Carrie and I told him, is that if there was going to be any real danger, it would have been in the first 4 or 5 hours. He's going to have to stay extraordinarily hydrated because his body's going to want to get rid of all the fluid because of all that caffeine that he's taking.
Well, you also have a concern over bleeding when you're taking a blood thinner.
And but he's going to be fine. He said he was still not feeling 100% this morning. I think it has to do with the nausea and the pain, and also he's probably
How bad was the sunburn?
I didn't see it. He said it was hurting him pretty bad, though. It was under his shirt.
Face? Oh, it was under his shirt.
Yeah, under his shirt. And he's fair-skinned like his dear old dad. So, just a little bit of sun will show.
Not as fair-skinned as you, though. You're more like powder.
I really, if I get behind a bright light, you can see through me.
I like that model. Okay?
He's fine. And then he goes to bed. I give him like 3 little bottles of Gatorade. I said, "Go get some rest. Drink all of this. You're going to need all this."
When he's taking that, put some more preservatives and artificial ingredients in his
now,
system.
Now, be fair.
How about water? How about good old-fashioned H2O?
Poison control said water or Gatorade are recommended. That's what they said for rehydration.
I think Big Gatorade has a stranglehold on the country.
Well, we were out of Gatorade, so I just gave him some Monster Energy drinks. That should be fine, right? But we sent him to bed, and Carrie and I are sitting in the basement, and she's, we're just sort of shaking our heads ruefully as another parental experience goes through. And I look at her, and I say, 8 Excedrin? And she looks back, she says, "What an idiot."
There they are. Yeah. Parents of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, you know what? There they are, 2 of them, and they're both thick into their teens. They're doing fine.
Does he have health class?
He does have health class.
I remember taking a health class in elementary school, and there was a video that specifically said, "Hey, if I take, 1 Tylenol, I feel better. If I take 10, I should feel much better. Don't do that."
Well, I guess they lost that video.
I mean, honestly, I feel like he should know that.
Well, you see, health class all now is all about not banging your girlfriend, getting her knocked up. That's
we've
that's
never
all about.
had that problem in my school.
Yeah.
And his grades have gotten better, right? So
yes. Oh, God, he did. He finished the year really strong and without a headache.
Does he have a girlfriend?
No, he does not. Why, are you looking?
Okay, on that note, we're going to come back. I'm glad Robert's doing better.
Me too,
really,
but
really happy about
you know what? As you know, you've been to the rodeo a couple times. Parenting, always an adventure.
Well, Pony and I have something in common now, and I'm going to tell you all about it when we come back.
Oh, boy.
Yes, out with the gummy, in with the Subi. The truck experiment is unfortunately over.
It was relatively brief.
Well, I couldn't stand the goddamn thing. Anyway, we'll take a break. And yes, more debt for the O'Mara family when we come back on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Oh, it's Paulie. I know what you're thinking. What's the greatest gift I could give myself or a loved one? How about a birthday shout out from the Mike O'Mara Show?
How about that?
Email Mike Rob with 2 B's at MikeO'MaraShow.com. What? You're a P1 and you want to show your appreciation with gifts to the boys? Well then, mail them to the Mike O'Mara Show, P.O. Box 32101, Washington, D.C. 2007. You get it? You got it? Forget about it. Now let's return to the show already in progress.
Give me an intro, Paul.
Take it away, Mike.
Thank you, Paul. Mike. Thank you. Welcome back to the show. Here's the problem. 66% of men lose their hair by age 35, and it's easier to keep the hair you have than to replace the hair you've lost. The solution? 4hims.com.
Yes.
4hims.com is a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. And thanks to science, baldness can be optional. 4hims.com connects you with real doctors to treat hair loss. These are real prescriptions backed by science, no nonsense, plus no waiting rooms, no awkward doctor visits. Just answer a few questions, the doctor reviews it, and the products are shipped directly to your door. I hate doctors' offices, and that's why I love that 4hims.com, they make it easy for you. Order now. Our listeners get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today, right now, while supplies last. See website for full details. Now, this would cost you hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Go to 4hims.com/TMOS. That's FORHIMS.com/TMOS. Don't wait, anybody. Everybody. Don't wait. 4hims.com/TMOS and do it today. Yes, the experiment is over. Mrs. O'Mara and I had a mission on Saturday to get transportation up here, which we were planning on doing for months and months, but we thought we could get away with it, but I couldn't do it. Gami, I couldn't spend one more minute in Gami. Now, listen, the fault is mine.
What was the boiling over point? What was the tipping point?
It was cumulative. It was not. There was not one particular incident, although this is unrelated because this was not the reason we got rid of the car, but we did run out of gas on Friday night. We did have a moment where, because the gauge on the thing said a quarter of a tank and it didn't have a quarter of a tank and it just quit. I thought it had broken down. That was a scare, but our buddy Zach was in the neighborhood and he's got 700 vehicles.
Sure.
So he brought gas and he filled us up. And Zach, by the way, will be joining us tomorrow.
Excellent.
Because he is not happy with what I did, that I purchased a Subaru. He does not like that. He does not like that. And by the way, it's not a pony one, which is the kind you see like in the Fast and the Furious. Mine is the Zach would tell you the ladies with white hair, that have 12-inch waists, tree hugger, wearing camp shirts and hiking boots. That's the kind of. It's no, it's not a Baja. Thank you. This is just a little Subaru wagon. Is what I
okay. Almost like a crossover, maybe.
It's got all the bells and whistles on it. It's got all the options.
Everything.
Absolutely. Lack of automatic transmission.
Okay.
Check.
Oh, it's a manual transmission.
So, we wanted a bare bones car. We wanted a very bare bones car. So
was it hard finding a dealership in 1972?
I said, listen, do you have something without automatic that doesn't have power seats? And they said, yes, it's right over there. And do you have something? How about cloth seats? Do you have that? Yes, please.
Cloth is great.
Get the cloth seats.
And you know what? Iron.
All we needed. It's all we needed.
Is it going to live up there?
It's going. No, we're probably going to take it back to Florida because we need. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm confused. It's lovely. It's bare bones, but you know what? It's minimalism is its delight to me.
What color is it?
We need it's white. Of course, it's white.
Of course, it's white.
Because why have a fancy color? There's no.
Is
need
it
for
white
that.
or just unpainted?
Would you like to know what the color of the cloth seats are?
Can I guess?
Non-bucket cloth. Yes.
I would say some sort of a gray.
No, they're tan.
Tan, even better.
Tan, yes. Yeah. And, yes. Don't spill water on it, Michael. But, yeah, I was an idiot. Super absorbent.
No expense was spared.
The first thing you said to me when I was telling you this before the show was the same thing Zach said to me. Well, did you get a new one because you ran out of gas? I said, no, that's not the reason. No, the reason is because when I'm driving down the highway with Gami and my 4-year-old in the back seat, and I press the brakes and the car's going... Coming up to a stop sign. The reason is that every other time I turn the car over, I get the ABS and check brake service light indicator, which really said to me that I was going to be coming down a steep incline at some point in the next 2 days, and the brakes were going to quit completely. Now, and I was terrified. The car frightened me when I was alone in it, much less having my children in it.
Now I'm curious about the truck when.
But can I just say one more thing?
Yes, please.
Because ultimately there was one other deal.
Yes.
That when we talked to Zach about using his truck, and there was a lack of freedom because the truck. The understanding was it was just for short trips.
I see.
And I there's nothing that affects me more than lack of control. You know this, right?
This is very true.
When I'm out of control and the feeling of
one of the
not
reasons
being
you
able,
hate to fly.
I don't like being out of control.
Yeah.
And the idea of not having a vehicle that on a moment's notice, when I'm up here, especially on a weekend, that we can go wherever and whenever we want, that we can take off and mileage is not an option. That's the thing. And that's kind of a generic thing, but also we needed the transportation up here. We did, and that was, and I said, listen, we'll let the chips fall. If we can find something with no money down, we'll do that, and we were able to do it. And that's I don't like to reveal the innermost workings of my world up here, but sometimes I just have to tell people what for. And so I have never been. Back in the day, I've been more excited about vehicles. But not much, because with the simplicity of it, the simpleness of this car is what the joy is.
Utilitarian.
Utilitarian.
Yes.
That's a beautiful word. The utilitarian nature of this automobile is what's spectacular. And Zach's going to come in tomorrow, and he's going to say, I bought a new car because I ran out of gas. And you're not going to repeat that because that's not what happened.
Now, the question,
I
have is,
happen that way.
I know a lot of times when you're with Zach, you have a great time, but there are also times when you're with Zach and you feel, I won't say that your masculinity is challenged.
Yes, but it is.
But that, let's say that for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
How bad did you feel when you had to tell him that you ran out of gas? Because that's really a bad
This
move.
is how bad, and this is how brave I am as a man.
Yes.
I called his number because Carla didn't have her phone with her.
Yes.
And I called his number and I handed the phone to Carla. I just said, deal with it. Deal with it. And then she got off the phone. She said, he's over at, at like Raleigh's Harbor or something like that. And I'm like, well, is he coming? I'm like a little weird. Well, is he going to come and rescue us?
Is he coming? Said, the Tonys are tonight. We have to get home.
I have to do my nails. Is he coming to rescue us?
Please.
Now, in fairness to me, the gas gauge said that we had a little, right about a quarter of a tank.
That's true.
Maybe
you know
just
what?
a hair under a quarter of a tank.
And you're not familiar enough with the truck to know.
But it's, it's so he shows up, he gets out of his truck, and he shows up within, I swear to God, 10 minutes.
Wow.
And he's got this giant gas tank. I don't know where it materialized. He's got 40 vehicles. He's a lobster fisherman.
Yeah, he's got one.
He's got boats and trailers and tractors and all that. So he shows up. By the way, he's a kid. He's in his mid-20s.
Yeah.
So it's not like so I'm much older. I should feel like the elder statesman, but I don't around him.
No.
And he gets out and he goes, well, I know it was an old truck, but I thought it had a gas gauge on it. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you, Zach. Thanks, you.
Buddy.
And then he proceeds to take this is not your father's gas can for the lawnmower. He takes out this multi-gallon thing with this tube like he's done it his entire life.
Yeah.
And he actually pours it in and he gave us a lot of gas, and then I'm like, I turn it over and to make sure the car hadn't really broken down.
Right on.
And then it's like, it works. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. And he's off on his way. And then maybe there's a small part of that said, I don't want to be embarrassed again. I don't want to have to go to the mechanic's office shop. And,
the mechanic's office? The mechanic's boutique?
The Tonys are on. The Tonys are on.
Is this the boutique where you fix the automobiles?
I didn't want to go. It was becoming problematic.
Yeah.
And I also, we're taking a trip in a couple of weeks here, and I didn't want to have to, I hate the fact that I had to rent a car to do that. We're set. It's done. We got the bare bones vehicle. We're set.
Now, I do have a question. I know that Pony drives a manual transmission, but as you go around the round world nowadays, You don't see a lot of manual transmissions anymore.
It's beautiful.
Do you enjoy driving that? Now,
Well, so does Carla.
Does Carla? I was going to say, how is Carla on a manual transmission?
How cool is my wife? My wife is the kind of lady that you look over and I said, "Hey, look at this one, Carla. It's got a manual transmission," and her eyes lit up.
Really?
That was it. Yeah, we
great.
both kind of dug the fact that it's you're really driving a car, and they're not. Not many people in this world even learn how to drive a car.
Been a long time for me.
Non-automatic.
Been a long time for me.
It's spectacular. It's a 6-speed automatic, manual transmission.
500 horsepower.
No. The power on this vehicle is. Look, if you play, Pony can relate to this.
Yeah.
If you play that 6-speed the right way, you can
absolutely.
you can pass people with it, but you kind of have to. How would I describe the? When you ramp that thing up with RPMs and you're trying to pass somebody, it sounds like a B.
Yep, I know the feeling. Very well described.
Like that, but I'm happy. Is it fancy? No. Does anyone want a fancy car up here? Probably no. I'm very, very.
That's going to be a great Florida car because, as you said, your entire neighborhood in Florida is flat, and the enemy of driving the stick shift is the hill.
Right.
And like a stop sign on an uphill, it's tough. No, that's the trickiest part.
Well, I mean, mine will automatically hold if you let the clutch out. It'll hold itself, and you start going. But still, I mean, it's not that.
What do you
hard
mean automatically hold?
If you're on a hill and you're starting, it will automatically hit the brake to keep you from rolling back, and then
a safety feature.
Yeah. But, I mean, even without that, it's not that hard. I mean, you just give it some juice.
However, I will say this. It might not be impossible, but it is the trickiest part about driving a stick shift.
That's true. That's true. Especially if someone's right on your ass.
Yeah.
But you know what? We went the opposite way of having anything fancy. And
is it a cross track?
Thrilled. It's a Forester.
Forester. Okay, yeah. Forester's a nice little car.
It's a nice little car.
Great and
We're thrilled with it.
You spent the weekend.
Spacious.
What? You say it's spacious?
Yes, it's spacious. What were you going to say?
I say you spent the whole weekend. You spent the entire weekend finding Forester.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Okay, that's what he was excited.
It was certainly worth it.
All right, thank you. Let's take a break. Thank you. Mallet head. Go put the axe back in your trunk. Do the mess around. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll remind you of our big announcement, and we'll have more fun, and I'll play a musical selection from my son. We'll be right back.
Shalomi, my homies. Intern Emily here. If you haven't heard, I'm shipping off to Israel for the next month. I'll be climbing mountains, trekking through the desert, and even floating in the Dead Sea. But whatever will I do with my downtime? Luckily, TMOS is now available on Spotify. It's easier than ever to listen wherever and whenever you want. And the best part? It's free! So check out The Mike O'Mara Show on Spotify. Tov, yalla, bye.
Any word from her?
Saw her
Israel?
posting on Facebook. She was floating in the Dead Sea and looked like she's having a blast.
Floating in the Dead Sea.
Well, there's so much salt. It's so easy to float there. It's like
understand.
a tourist thing. Yes.
Hurry back, Emily. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Legacy Box. Isn't it time to digitize your lifetime of memories? You can do it. Hey. All you need is Legacy Box. You just send in your Legacy Box filled with old home movies and pictures, and they'll do the rest, digitizing your moments onto a thumb drive, the cloud, or DVDs. It's like magic. To get your originals, you get your originals and your new digital files. You get them back in a few weeks, and they keep you updated at every step of the process. They know how valuable they did with me. They knew how valuable this stuff was to me. You don't have to tell them this. This is what they do. We all used Legacy Box. The results are amazing, and all the work is done by hand right here in the USA. There's never been a better time to digitally preserve your old home movies, film reels, and photos. Visit LegacyBox.com today to get started. For a limited time, our listeners can get a huge exclusive discount. Go to LegacyBox.com/TMOS to get 40% off your first order. With this exclusive deal, Legacy Box starts at just $45 or save up to $200 on the largest Legacy Box kit. Go to LegacyBox.com/TMOS and save 40% today. Start with just a few tapes or digitize your entire collection. Visit LegacyBox.com/TMOS and make sure to enter the code TMOS to save 40% on your Legacy Box today. Get started preserving your past, and we thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We made the major announcement. Hold on just a second. Let me hit it again. Hit it, boys. Thank you. Boom. The time is finally now. We said it earlier. We'll say it again. TMOS Live 2018, Las Vegas, Nevada. Friday, November 2nd, we are going to be at Council Chambers Theater in the Zappos corporate headquarters in downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the Mike O'Mara Show's one-night residency in Las Vegas. Advanced ticket sales for bonus show subscribers open at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Watch your email for your special access code. Tickets for non-bonus show subscribers and the rest of the free world go on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. The Mike O'Mara Show Live 2018 in fabulous Las Vegas. Friday, November 2nd, presented by Zappos. Remember, what happens at TMOS Live stays at TMOS Live. Ring-a-ding-ding, baby. And Viva TMOS.
I can't wait.
Pretty
I cannot wait.
about that.
Good town, that Las Vegas. Lots of stuff to do.
By the way, so what do you mean? Why? You mean certain people get to get them? Yes, bonus show subscribers get to get the tickets.
Hey,
first.
you know what? I'm just thinking outside the box. Might be a good time to buy a bonus show subscription and get those advantages.
We're very, very excited about that. So, hey, if you just tuned in, Oscar was here earlier, but he had kidney stones, and he's feeling horrible, and he looked bad, so we sent him home, but he did all this background work with Zappos, and we could not be more thrilled to begin our association with that company, and we're going to have a great time. It's a state-of-the-art theater, and it's right in the middle of downtown Las Vegas, so please join us Friday night on November 2nd, where we're going to have a fantastic live show with lots of special treats, and then Saturday, some very, very unique stuff for a select few listeners. It's going to be a great weekend.
Unbelievable.
Really
Can't wait.
My kid, on, I think it was last evening, he begins to he grabbed an old guitar out of an old closet up here at my family's house, and he was strumming on it, and it's like everything that comes out of that closet. There's nothing of any significant value that's left behind. Everything in there is is broken, or if there's anything that's even slightly in good condition, it's taken away. And it goes to someone else.
This is at your family's house?
Well, we are a family of takers. That's what we do.
Is this the closet that had where where the speakers come from? So it's a haunted closet full of memories and nothing else.
Right. Look at it. It's a half-eaten wiffle ball. Oh, we'll leave that in here.
Put it on the shelf.
Look, it's the 70th broken tennis racket that we're going to put in the broken tennis racket bucket. That's wonderful. Okay. Hey, here's the half-eaten Monopoly board. That's wonderful. Who ate it? I don't know. Someone's baby. Well, let's put it back in the closet. Well, where's the good Monopoly set we bought last year? Strangely missing.
Gone.
Like the wind. Yeah. Plus the 385 pairs of binoculars that have been stolen throughout time.
That's almost enough for everyone in town to have binoculars.
Right. So he drags out this full-size cheap guitar, that and with 2 or 3 of the strings broken.
Do you have any idea the history of this guitar? Like which of your relatives might have originally owned it?
Maybe when I was in my 20s, I would remember and try to keep some sort of inventory. That stops for all of us when we hit 30.
Okay,
and then what it becomes. By the way, there are albums and CDs from the 60s, 70s, 80s that are just sitting there, like Janis Joplin with peanut butter on it, that just sits there and just like, bleh, it's just
a rare outtake.
Right. And then there's in the deep recesses will be some sort of antique item. What's this? Oh, I think it was a bolt from a sewing machine from Marie Antoinette. I don't know. There's crap in there that is just accumulated, right?
Yeah.
But nothing of any appreciable value. Like if you would say to yourself, is there a life preserver in there for one of the children?
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But it's a life preserver that was taken off the leaky one that someone that washed up from the Titanic on the beach in 1918.
Because if there had been of anything of value, it's gone.
It's gone. It's taken to someone else. It's either goes back home with somebody or goes to another house. That's
Why does this life preserver have lead weights on it? I don't know, but we're leaving it here.
Right. Yeah. By the way, what a beautiful little antique lantern with a candle. And then you go in and you look at the candle, and the candle's been broken in half so that it's not functional, because it's technically to be in that closet, nothing can be functional in any way. It is a closet that is popular. It's terrible.
A box of 500 matches all soaking wet. Put it in the closet.
That's it. Put it in there. That's where it will live. That's where it will live forever. And if it's effed up and it's broken, it will stay. It has a home.
Sure.
That closet is like the dysfunctional land of misfit toys. Surprised you don't open the door and you see that lion with wings, going, well, we welcome all of these terrible items to this closet. Welcome. Yes. Nobody wants a Charlie in the box.
Will you accept a guitar with all 6 strings?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely not. No.
Away!
Wait, hold on. I've got one with 3 of them broken in half. Oh, here, take. So that's a very long setup for a very brief piece of music. But my little guy, he takes this guitar and he's begins strumming on it. And then we notice that he's like composing a song. And, in the great Andy Milonakis tradition, the Super Bowl is gay.
Yes.
And he's strumming, and I said, what is he singing about? Is he singing about like cannibalism?
Oh no!
Well, I mean, and I said, what is he doing? Like a Jeffrey Dahmer medley here? What's going? The lyrics are very dark, and the tone is just like bones and bodies.
Oh no!
Well, it's 4-year-old speak, so I can't understand all of it, but I submit this to you for your listening pleasure to see what's going on here. Here's my son singing his little thing here. All right.
1, 2, 3. The man didn't care. 1 and 2, C. Sammy didn't care. He washed up on shore. No. Someone find his body. Throw his bones into the salty water. A lobster boat come, found his bones. Put them in a hot pot. Begged them for dinner. Johnny didn't care. He didn't want to wash. He went down.
So that's we played that. Is he gonna stab Carla and I like in about a year?
I will
in the middle
say
of the
this
night with a kitchen knife. Is that what's going to happen?
I don't want to turn this into an all parenthood episode of the Mike O'Mara Show. His lyrics are what I would say oddly specific. About the salt water and the boiling of the bones.
Boiling of the bones.
I know when you see a kid singing something like that, the last thing you want to do with your gut is to say, hey, what made you think of that? No. But do you have any idea where he would have got?
The man didn't care. 1 and 2, C. Sammy didn't care.
He went to sea because he didn't care.
He went to sea because he didn't care?
Yeah, I think so. Listen.
1, 2, 3. The man didn't care. 1 and 2, C. Sammy didn't care. He washed up on shore.
Yeah.
No. Someone find his body. Throw his bones into the salty water.
Please don't stab me, Michael. Please don't eat me. Don't eat my eyeballs, please.
I think you need to get to a point where both of you are in a happy place and it's not going to feel like it's confrontational, and you're just going to say, hey, buddy. What made you think of son, buddy? How you doing? Before we go and buy you some Lego jewels, I just got one thing. Why are you throwing bones into the salty water? Why didn't he care? No.
Someone find his body. Throw his bones into the salty water. A lobster boat come, found his bones.
Yeah, and
put them in a hot pot.
Mike,
begged them for dinner.
Found his bones, put them in a hot pot,
and had him for dinner. I think you nailed also. There's a certain tone to his delivery. Found his bones.
Don't like daddy. Tell me what to do.
No, I don't think it's
what
that.
When it gets to your son's age?
But I don't like daddy telling me what to do. I'm going to stab you in the eye with a knitting needle, daddy. Yes.
It might not be directed at you. Maybe, you write on the water up there. Maybe he's just thinking about an ocean adventure.
Yeah.
It could be.
It's a folk tale.
It is a folk tale with a lesson to be learned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one more time. I'm sorry.
Oh, please do.
Because I like the fidelity. Carla taped it, and then she emailed it to me. And we were successful. Very nice. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. The man didn't care. 1 and 2, C. Sammy didn't care. He washed up on shore. No. Someone find his body. Throw his bones into the salty water.
I'm so angry.
A lobster boat come, found his bones. Put them in a hot pot. Begged them for dinner.
I like the ending, too, where it's just like, no.
Hey, I just picked up on a new lyric that I didn't get
Listen
the first time.
Hold on.
Johnny didn't care. He didn't want to wash. He went down.
He went down.
Were you able to pick up on who found the bones? It was a lobster boat.
Yeah.
A lobster boat found his bones, put him in a hot pot, had him for dinner. He went down.
No.
Yeah.
There's my son. What a talent. Mystery. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Your bedroom door have a lock on it?
We'll take a break and come back. More to come, hopefully. Today's technology. You can record anything at any time. We'll take a little break and come back with more fun and more thrills on the Mike O'Mara Show.
You hear that? Yeah, that. That's what life will sound like if you don't buy a Mike O'Mara Show bonus package. Buy a bonus package today at MikeO'MaraShow.com, or this will be the last sound you hear.
Oh, my God. All right, wait a minute. Hold on.
Come on back, Mike.
Right. Wait, I'm finding it somewhere.
Did it go down?
All right, hold on. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Hey, here's your big chance to make a difference and have a great time while you do it. Join our beloved Sarah Fraser of the Hey Phrase podcast on Thursday, June 21st at the Arlington Rooftop Bar and Grill for a night of drinks and food and fun. It's the It Starts With You fundraiser to benefit Darkness to Light, a national nonprofit that works to prevent child abuse. Tickets are $95 each in advance, 2 for $180, so bring a date. Tickets at the door, $115, and 100% of ticket sales go directly to Darkness to Light. A D2L gets every single penny. That's the organization.
Yes.
And what do you get? You get everything from 6:30 to 9:30. You get access to one of the city's best rooftops, beer and wine, delicious food, and a thumpin', bumpin' DJ. Plus, you get the satisfaction from helping out this amazing cause. Grab your tickets. Start with you. ItStartsWithYouDC.com, or click the It Starts With You button at the top of the TMOS website. Have a blast and tell Sarah that we said, hey, phrase, and we are very, very happy for her, and we hope they have a fantastic time. It starts with you.
News.
Boo. Vince Vaughn was busted early yesterday morning for DUI and resisting arrest in Hermosa Beach, California. Now, Vaughn got nailed at a DUI checkpoint at around 1 in the morning. A passenger in his car was also taken in for public intoxication and obstruction. Uh-oh, that usually means, hey, you're not taking me.
Don't you know who I am? I was in a movie.
They were both released later in the day. This is Vaughn's first DUI, but he was arrested back in 2001 for a bar fight in Wilmington, North Carolina. Angry dunk. I can relate. Charges were later dropped. Steve Buscemi was also involved, and he got stabbed.
Wow.
I guess that's back when they had the big fight. So, Vince Vaughn, I don't know what happened.
Here's what I know about DUI, and I have some experience with them, Mike. They're not money.
They're not fun. Not money at all. Hey, yeah, baby. Hey,
baby, how about a drink, baby?
And maybe it was the tone when he was laughing and the cop was trying to get some information. And he was going, I still go back to Swingers. I go all the way back to Swingers with Vince Vaughn. Ocean's 8 took the box office crown this weekend with an opening take of $41.5 million. And suck on this, men. That's a better opening than its 3 male-dominated predecessors, Ocean's 11, 12, and 13.
Yeah, but they didn't. Better. They didn't have Solo to worry about. No one wants to see Solo, and you have to see something else. So there's the better. And also, ticket prices are bigger now, more expensive.
Yeah, and Solo not doing well at all. The horror flick Hereditary opened in 4th with $13 million, and the action thriller Hotel Artemis bombed, opening at 8th place with $3.2 million. And you saw Solo, correct?
Solo is horrible. All
right.
I have a quick horror movie aside I wanted to tell you. My father called me this weekend, and my niece, Tegan, my half-niece, Tegan, was recently given 2 beautiful American Girl dolls by a friend. And, those are expensive, those American Girl dolls. The reason is that the kid who had them watched on cable Annabelle, and now and could not have the dolls in the house anymore. Annabelle. I mean, they even tried locking the dolls in the closet to make the girl less. And then that's even more horrifying. Where's the Annabelle doll? Locked in the closet. It's waiting for you.
He's gonna get out.
Annabelle's scary doll. HBO made it official over the weekend. A Game of Thrones prequel series is happening, and yes, George R.R. Martin He is going to. That's terrible. He is helping to develop it. Here's the official synopsis. This is pretty good for Game of Thrones fans. This is why I put this in here. Taking place thousands of years before the events of Game of Thrones, the series chronicles the world's descent from the golden age of heroes into its darkest hour. And one thing is for sure, from the horrifying secrets of Westeros' history to the true origin of the White Walkers, the mysteries of the East to the Starks of legend, it's not the story we think we know.
I wish them luck, because a lot of times when they try to do prequels to stuff that is really, really popular, they really step in it. Look at Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3. No one liked them. Yeah, they got to be careful.
Don't expect to see it anytime soon. HBO, a suit recently said that any spinoff wouldn't air until at least a year after the final season of Game of Thrones, which doesn't even start until next year. They take a long time to produce.
And George R.R. Martin isn't going to start writing until after dinner.
Thank you very much, Rob. Let me play this one. Thank you. Many of us will be flying this summer, and this might be helpful in the luggage pickup department. Every now and then I have a story on News You May Not Need where I truly think if I reveal it to everybody, I won't be able to use it myself. This is one of those examples right here. There's something you can do to increase the odds of your bag coming out first. I know you're taking your big trip this summer.
Yeah, what is it?
This is so simple, we can't believe we'd never heard of it before. When you check your luggage, ask them to put a sticker or tag on it that says fragile. Most airlines have them for free, and it increases the odds of your bag being loaded onto the plane last.
Brilliant.
That's good. All the Spiwax will have fragile on their bags.
I already have 2 stickers that I put on Robbert.
Yes, please don't put a fragile sticker on a suitcase. It's filled with Excedrin. When they unload the plane, there's a higher chance that they'll send it to the carousel first, or at least in the first group of bags.
That's
Plus,
great.
the other added benefit is they might be a little more careful with your stuff. But
True.
if everybody starts doing it, if it's out now, everybody's going to be aware of it. The airlines will, and they'll probably take away a good thing.
Or it might be put on an Air Italia flight because Fragile must be Italian.
It's a major award. This is pretty good marketing for a very, very good cause. Did you ever sell lemonade as a kid? Kids still do it today sometimes, but occasionally, believe it or not, this is the truth, they run into legal trouble. They actually do in certain neighborhoods.
Dumb.
In some areas, I mentioned this because Michael is actually making noise about wanting to do it, and we've got a pretty decently traveled road out there. In some areas, it's technically illegal to sell lemonade without a permit. And by the way, when Michael sells it, we're going to put a giant bottle of Grey Goose right up on the table next to it.
Now you're thinking.
Which one of your uncles is coming by today? Paying for the permit.
Uncle
cuts
Teddy
into the
won't
profits.
leave.
So much, it's kind of makes the whole thing pointless. There are plenty of jerks out there who will report you for it. Just last month, some kids in Denver got shut down by the cops. That just... I hate
that.
The depth of someone that would do that, even though they were raising money for charity. Michael's charity will be the dollar store.
I thought his charity would be the Subaru dealership.
Subaru dealership, yes. A whole family, everybody rowing. Everybody rows the same boat. So the company makes the Country Time Lemonade, just launched a new website called Country Time Legal Aid. If your kid can't sell, this is brilliant, I think. If your kid can't sell lemonade without a permit this summer, they'll pay to cover the cost of the fine or permit up to $300. If you want to apply, just upload a photo of the permit or fine to the website countrytimelegalaid.com. The end is spelled A-D-E, not A-I-D. So check that out. I think that's a
pretty cool. Country Time's a garbage product, but it's a great scheme.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. But you know what? If in a pinch you don't have lemons and you got the powder. Now a little something, ladies and gentlemen. A Florida family woke up confused.
What part of Florida?
I forgot. I forgot to do it.
Oh, no!
I don't think it says. Oh, my God, where we're... Oh, no. You know what? Ask me again. It's in Lehigh Acres, Rob Spiewak.
Lehigh Acres. Is that close to where you live?
That's just north of Fort Myers and south of Port Charlotte.
Okay, very good. Help me put a pin in the map here.
On the Gulf Coast, a Florida family woke up. They had roofers tearing the roof off their home, and they weren't supposed to be there. Tear the roof off the sucker. Pearl Northrup said her family woke up at their Lehigh Acres home. It seriously is within a 20-minute drive of where I live.
That must make you feel 10 miles high.
They heard the loud banging of the roof being removed from the house. Somebody's banging on my roof, she told the TV station. I thought I was getting a new roof. Northrop called her landlord, Sarah Fritchie, to ask why she wasn't warned about the project, and Fritchie revealed that no such work had been ordered. So if you're keeping track now, you've got Pearl Northrop and Sarah Fritchie.
Both great.
I didn't okay this, said Ms. Fritchie. I didn't ask for anyone to do the roof. They all sound like that, even
yeah,
if
of course.
They don't.
Yeah.
That's according to Fritchie. They just came on our property and began ripping the roof off. Now, L.B. Skaggs, owner of the roofing company Nastar, said workers...
Hold it. You walked by that awfully fast. What's the name of the roofing company?
We got the homeowner, the home resident, the person that's a tenant, Pearl Northrop.
Yes.
The landlord is Sarah Fritchie,
sure?
And the roofing company is run by L.B. Skaggs.
But
He's
the name
owner.
of the roofing company is what tickled me.
Mm-hmm. Nastar.
Get it? Because they make tar roofs. Nastar.
Yes, Nastar. Well, they said workers put the wrong address into their GPS. Skaggs said the workers repaired the damage to the house, but Fritchie and Northrop said they are not satisfied.
Oh.
Here's the quote. I'm looking forward to meeting with them tomorrow or wherever is convenient for them to make sure they're happy, according to Skaggs. I like those three names, though, for a law firm.
Yeah.
If someone rips your roof off by accident, call the law firm of Skaggs, Fritchie, and Northrop. And 2/3 of it sounds like a country artist. Now here's Fritchie Skaggs and his latest. Fritchie Skaggs. Hey, I love the Fritchie Skaggs show. You stole my heart, so I stole your roof. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Everybody here.
We'll take a break, and when we come back, it's the Audio Vault with Mr. Rob Spiewak, whose son is feeling better, and
Much
hopefully
better.
Oscar is feeling better, and everybody's feeling better, and everybody's going to get tickets to Las Vegas. We'll take a break and be right back on the Mike O'Mara Show.
It's Political Persuasions.
Hey, it's Chris Freites with Political Persuasions. This week, Mike and I welcome you to the Jungle Primaries. Mike debuts his Rudy Giuliani impression, and Donald Trump disinvites my Philadelphia Eagles from the White House. What the hell, man?
You can download Political Persuasions at politicalpersuasions.com, iTunes, Stitcher, and wherever fine podcasts are found.
Hey, welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, and I just want to tell you all that we are really, really thrilled about the idea of going out to Las Vegas, Nevada with you. We're going to be at the Zappos Theater out there in the corporate headquarters. It's the Council Chambers Theater of Zappos in downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. We are thrilled that we are going out there. You're going to love it. It's going to be a great, great show, and tickets are going to go on sale for bonus show subscribers tomorrow. It's going to be at 10 a.m. Tuesday, June 12th, and watch for your secret access code. It's going to be for our bonus subscribers exclusively for that. And what's the other thing I wanted to tell you? Oh, yeah, we're going to be presented by Zappos, going into a nice relationship with them.
Yeah, love them.
And once again, Council Chambers Theater, Zappos corporate headquarters, downtown Las Vegas. Tickets for non-bonus show subscribers and the rest of the free world will go on sale Thursday at 10 a.m. at MikeO'MaraShow.com. So look forward to that. We are really, really, really excited, and we will see you there. This segment of the program is brought to you by Filter Easy.
Ah, yes.
When was the last time you changed your home air filter? I bet it's been a while. But you're supposed to do it at the minimum 4 times a year, and even more often if you have pets.
Sure.
That's why you need Filter Easy, the brand new air filters delivered right to your door. When a new air filter comes to your home, it's a physical reminder to change it right on schedule. No more forgetting, and you don't have to worry about the hassle of storing extras. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, ranks poor indoor air quality as one of the top 5 environmental health issues. In fact, indoor air can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. Be safe. Clinical studies show that air filters sufficiently reduce indoor air pollution, resulting in reduced respiratory and cardiovascular symptoms, and even preventing disease progression. Thank you.
I will say this, that since I've switched to Filter Easy, I've had a better season with allergies than ever before. It has helped my inside air. It's fantastic.
Filter Easy is convenient. It's a subscription service for something you can actually need. It's a no-brainer solution. That's why I subscribe to Filter Easy. They're in my home right now. Just for our listeners, you can receive your first order by visiting filtereasy.com or by calling 855-910-EASY. That's 3279. Make sure you use the offer code TMOS. Sign up today at filtereasy.com. Get your first order free. Breathe easy and let Filter Easy do the remembering for you. Let me give you that number again. It's 855-910-EASY. That's 910-EASY 3279. And thank you, Filter Easy, for being a fine sponsor. Let's open up the audio vault for today. This is Monday, June 11, 2018. Rob Spiewak, take it away.
The Tonys, Mike. The Tonys were last night. The Tonys.
Very emotional moment at the Tonys last night.
But my favorite moment, a lot of people had it on the news this morning, is when Robert De Niro went off script when he was introducing Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
Here's the thing.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird when he does it.
I didn't like seeing it isolated, but I really liked when I saw it in a longer form because the music that they bring him out to is so not setting the mood for what's about to happen. So you have to hear his entrance music, which no one was playing this morning. Here's Robert De Niro coming out to introduce Bruce Springsteen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Robert De Niro.
I'm going to say one thing. Trump.
Oh, God. Wow.
It's no longer
Audience
down with Trump. It's Trump.
And I took out about 20 seconds of applause. I tightened that up. But it's just that music into that remark, I found the comparison of the two tones very, very thrilling. I don't know what it is.
It's a divided country we live in, Rob.
It is, and a lot of people understand what's going on, and then there's those who don't, like people on Fox and Friends, like Abby Huntsman, who described the meeting between Trump and Kim Jong-un as the meeting of two dictators.
As we await this historic summit with the North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. Anthony, talk to us about this moment. I mean, this is history. We are living, regardless of what happens in that meeting between the two dictators, what we are seeing right now, this is history.
Now, I'm no great political pundit, but I know that was a misstep, right?
Yeah, and by the way, a special Political Persuasions. We will be taping it today. It'll be available today. We are going to be doing a brand new Political Persuasions for you today in honor of the Singapore summit between Trump and Kim Jong-un.
I saw Mr. Freights walking around the village. He's here.
He's in the other room.
He's here already.
Yes.
Oh, he's eager beaver.
That's right, Arch.
Yeah, wow.
All right, history was made on Saturday. Did you watch the Belmont?
I did not. I was in transit in the middle of buying a Subaru. I didn't get a chance to do it.
It was Justify's race the whole way.
They're off in the 150th Belmont Stakes, and Justify comes roaring home to a raucous Belmont Park. A 16th to go. Justify is still there. Justify from Gronkowski. He's just perfect, and now he's just immortal. Justify is the 13th Triple Crown winner. Gronkowski was second, Hofberg was third, and Vito Rosso was fourth. Justify has done it.
Kids are going to be jealous. I mean, they're not going to understand the fact that this is as big a deal because we just had one a couple years ago. But
Yeah,
this is
it
only
doesn't seem as
13
special.
times. Yeah.
It's truly still a real big deal. And is the Belmont the longest one, Rob?
I believe the Belmont is the longest race. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So
'cause
and
it seems like forever that it takes to finish that race. But very, very exciting.
And
I'm
it-
really bummed I didn't see it. I saw the highlights immediately after I got
and it
home.
was the 150th Belmont Stakes. What a way to go out on 150.
Very
That's
cool.
so cool. Also, the Warriors sweep the Cavs and take the NBA title. That's not a big deal. But what is great is that the commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver, when he was presenting the trophy, said the year was 2000.
And now, the 2000 NBA champions, Golden State Warriors.
We would do well to have commissioners run these leagues, put them in their office, and keep them there.
Yes,
Lock the
I
door.
agree.
We don't need Silver. We don't need Bettman. We don't need Goodell. Put them in a little box, and maybe they come out occasionally and wave, and that's about it.
You know what? Put them in an office together.
Right.
They can all live together.
Gary Bettman, commissioner of the NHL, is summarily booed every year at the Stanley Cup final where it said, ladies and gentlemen, commissioner of the NHL, Gary Bettman. And it's just like, boo! And everybody goes, and then he comes out and says,
This is a special time that we
Let's bring out the Washington Capitals now. Thank you.
All right. I did get a special treat on Sunday morning. One of my go-to television shows is, of course, CBS Sunday Morning, the most relaxed television show on earth.
Very
and they
chill.
were doing a feature on something called Musicians on Call, where musicians go to hospital, especially cancer wards, and just play music for people that are stuck in the hospital suffering with chemo and their illnesses. And there's scientific proof that people listen to music, they're more calm, they're more at ease, it helps them heal. Guess who is a big proponent of this and goes to hospitals all the time?
Who's that?
Luke Bryan!
Trust me, I get in the habit of being all about me from time to time. So whenever I can make it not about me and make it about somebody else and put them first, I think it does your body good. All my songs aren't nursery rhymes, so when I have to play them for kids, I'll do a little editing on the spot.
Because he's great.
You're so cruel. That's a wonderful thing he's doing. You're prejudiced against
I'm not.
Luke
I would
Bryan.
love it if he came by. I'd say,
Oh,
thank
my
you so much.
Oh, okay, enough of that.
Okay, Luke Bryan. Today marks the 25th anniversary of the release of a movie. I can't believe it has been a quarter of a century. The original Jurassic Park came out 25 years ago.
Hate this.
My favorite.
This is the original soundtrack. I think it's different on the DVD.
Yeah.
Hey, the trailer for the new one looks fantastic.
I love the one that came out a couple years ago. I'm all in.
Yeah, this one good because it's got a sea monster in it.
And
sea monster.
I didn't realize this, a piece of trivia for the 25th anniversary. The guy that directed Independence Day cast Jeff Goldblum and liked his work in Jurassic Park so much that he actually had him repeat a line from Jurassic Park in Independence Day.
Must go faster.
Oh, they're closing up on us. Is that closing?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. Go, 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 go.
Must go faster. I love it. I think that's so great.
Oh, my God.
I
love
saw
that.
our buddy Kevin McCarthy interviewing Jeff Goldblum this morning in reference to the new Jurassic Park movie. Jeff Goldblum has now officially become your impression of Jeff Goldblum. Because he asked him a question. It was just
that's very, very exciting, right?
he he couldn't even form an answer to an easy question.
How wonderful is that? Wonderful. You know, I think it's going to be a big hit. It's going to be a big smash. And how about those Tonys?
Did you watch them?
Fantastic. Oh, I love it. Every moment of it. Robert De Niro. Oh, anger management. Yeah, crazy.
Do you think Gina watched them?
Oh, Gina. Oh, Gina Davis. Yeah. Well, what times we had. What an archer.
I remember you once told me she smelled like syrup.
Yeah, maple. Yeah. Nothing like meeting a woman baked with pancakes. Yes.
Right.
Delicious.
I don't often close with sports sound, but I'm going to do this. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays were playing the Mariners, and two Tampa Bay players were going for the same ball to catch. They collided in such a way, and there's no polite way to say this, they went down and they scissored each other.
Eee!
And there's a pretty thrilling sound. Neither one of them looked like they enjoyed the catch. They did catch the ball, but the pain.
That ball might stay playable. Gomez on the run, gets there. Gomez and Bowers tangled up. Both hit the deck. Gomez hangs on for the out.
A little crotch pot cooking. We wish them well. That is your Magic Audio Vault. Have a great Monday, everybody.
That's it, people. Thanks for joining us for the Mike O'Mara Show. Don't forget to listen 24/7 on our new Play-A-Pod app with all the wonderful features. All snail mail for the show can be sent to the Mike O'Mara Show, Box 32101, Washington, D.C., True 20007. Each day, on average, 96 Americans lose their lives because of a gun. Check out Every Town for Gun Safety and find out how you can end the tragedy of gun violence for good. For Oscar Santana and Rob Spiewak, this is Mike O'Mara inviting you to join us once again for the best part of your day, the Mike O'Mara Show. Bye-bye, everybody.
So long, and ciao, ciao.
Before you go, please make a mental note. Today's show was made possible by the TMOS bonus packages. You can secure yours right now by going to MikeO'MaraShow.com and clicking on the red bonus banner. Buy it or give it. Either way, you're helping out TMOS, and that's a good thing. Thank you, and go in peace.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.